Yo, what's poppin', man? You know what it is, man. DJ J.Dough in the building. It's another episode of the Livest podcast. And today I have a special guest in the building with me. Straight from the Bronx, baby. Dream Doll is in the building. What's poppin'?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
I'm chilling. Welcome to the Natty.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. First of all, let me say, you're from the Bronx. I used to live in the Bronx.
What part?
Eden Wall.
I'm from Eden Wall.
I know. I stayed on 225th in Laconia.
Oh, I live on 225th.
Right across the street from where you shot the video at.
Oh, the turf?
Yeah. No, I'm on the block, pull up.
I know, but that was I shot in the turf.
Yeah. At the basketball
so you
court.
lived in 11 what?
1136.
I lived in 1132.
So I stayed in the only white brick house that was on the block.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was a little different.
Right there by the supermarket.
Right. The supermarket.
The bus stop.
Yeah, the bus stop was right there. It was like 4 blocks away from the 2 train.
What made you move over here?
I'm from Cincinnati. So I'm from Cincinnati. I moved to New York actually randomly because I was doing radio and I was tired of doing radio. New York was the only city that I was most familiar with because I've been going back since I was young. So I moved to New York. My one of my best friends, he's from there. So he had a crib there like, yo, come up here. You can stay with me. All right, cool.
What was his name?
Everybody calls him Fresh. The lady at the
It sounds not familiar.
they used to call him Flocka.
Flacco?
Yeah. He be with a lot of the apes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I experienced your hood for a minute. I was out there for a year.
I mean, nowadays, everybody like indicted or
That's what I heard.
yeah, no more.
Yeah. And they were saying like back in the day, like, yo, if you went from Eden Wall, you couldn't come into the basketball court.
At all.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had my first fight in that basketball court.
Did you win?
Of course. I actually was getting jumped, but then I beat both of them up.
Word? Damn.
Yeah.
At the basketball
And
court?
I had to play the food in my hand while I was fighting them.
Damn. So
I was walking over to the turf to go bring my boo his plate from my house. And then they just ran up on me.
Damn, like that?
Yeah.
I had to tell them talk to you nice.
Okay.
Facts. So I know you just got off the road from the A. You was in the A.
I was in the A. I was in
Louisville.
And
Indy.
Indy. That is Kentucky. One more place. I forgot.
You was everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. The weather, because I went from Orlando to Chicago. I didn't have a jacket.
Oh, damn.
Then I went to Atlanta, so my body not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to summertime and wintertime,
Right.
New York.
Right.
We have them up and down moments.
So do you still stay in New York?
Yeah, I live in Jersey though.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you moved away.
I just moved my mom out of Eden Wall, September 3rd.
Word? Damn, she was still staying in Eden Wall? You used to go back and see her, like kick it with her and everything?
Come on, I shot my video.
Yeah.
I'm good in the hood. You feel me?
Facts.
Even when I had my pink truck,
Uh,
I still was pulling up to the parking my joint out front. You know, but the reason why it took me so long to like take out the hood because you know how like our parents are. They don't want to. They very comfortable,
right.
and they don't want to leave some place that they've been their whole life to
Right.
rely on their child. You don't want to leave rent, net-based rent.
Right.
Rent that go off your pay to have to pay in $3,000-$4,000 a month.
Right.
Without like feeling secure. So now that I'm 100% secure, and I know that she don't ever have to go back there. She know that. She trusts me now. As at first, she even had the crib at Eden Wall still, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm just rent it out." And I'm like, "Ma, let it go, let it go."
Right, let it go.
I'm telling her like to really like let it go, and it took like 2 months. I ain't going front. She was still paying the rent there, and then I was taking care of it in Fort Lee. But now she like, okay, we got it. Shit looking great.
Right.
And she trusts me, but things been great. We don't got no more pissy staircases and
Right.
all the other stuff that come with living in
I
the
used to wake
projects.
up and like I would see a whole bunch of like residue from like Swisher. Well, not Swishers. They don't have Swishers. But like backwoods,
Dutchess.
Dutchess and all that.
And my little sister got asthma, so like, no. Did you hear about what happened in New York though with the baby? that's on the tube now because one of the rats bit
Oh shit!
They're having a rat problem right now, like in New York. You heard about that?
I heard about it because when I was there, like we had a fucking rat
Cortland
problem.
Projects.
Oh word, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like we had a fucking rat problem. Like, and I was like, how do we have rats when our house is clean as fuck?
It don't matter, even with roaches, like.
And that's what I realized.
And I moved to Jersey. I never seen a roach before in my life. I never seen a roach, a mouse, nothing. I used to be so disgusted walking in the projects, like, ugh.
Now let me ask you this: do you feel like, and I felt like this, a lot of the women that I met from the Bronx were hard. It was like the hardest toughest females out of the whole New York City.
Well, this is the first time I ever had somebody that interviewed me that could really understand me, like where I come from. So it's just like. I don't have a big sister. I don't even have a big brother. Shit, I barely have cousins.
Right.
So my friends, my family is my hood. People from the south side, people from the north side. Those is my family. So I was raised with dudes.
Right.
Doogie and all of them. Like that's who I was raised.
So that made you tough.
So I was forced to be tough. So it wasn't like, I just moved over. I grew up over there.
Right.
So even my knees look like I've been scraped across the floor, but I used to play flag football.
Yeah.
You feel me? I used to play flag football. My knees look crazy. I wish I could have me a new pair of knees, but it was rough for me. Like I used to like climbing gates and stuff and playing manhunt and going in the roofs in the projects and getting caught by the cops, running across the roofs. But I was just rough. And back to that topic, like, a lot of people ask me about like loyalty and stuff like that, but you can understand where I'm coming from when I say that because, when Edenwald got beef with Baychester, I got beef with Baychester. You feel me?
Yeah, right.
When Edenwald got beef with Lambert, Mount Vernon, Secor, when Edenwald was beefing with Secor, I couldn't chill with no guy or female from Secor, you feel me? That's why I be trying to tell people, like, loyalty is in my blood. Like, I was just raised like that. Like, I wouldn't even, that's why I'm the type of person, well, if my friend don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. Right. Because that's how I was grew up with. I can't just switch it up now that I'm 25 and be like, oh, okay, well, like, fail at that. I was born in loyal and with like loyalty from my hood.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned that was really, really big in the Bronx was loyalty and respect. Like, long as you loyal and you respect, you don't have no problems.
Yeah.
Like, the second day I moved to New York, somebody got stabbed in my front yard. Like, damn, I'm like, they was like, welcome to New York. Like, shit is normal.
Right, it's regular
like, yeah, like, and I felt like, damn, like, they was like, yeah, like, this loyalty and respect shit is serious out here. So don't break it. And from that point on, I'm like, look, I'm cool with everybody.
It's easy for you to be a dub in the hood,
Right, facts. I seen a bunch of people get dubbed when I was there. Like, yo, he's a dub. He can't come on the block no more.
You can't come on the block.
He can't come on the block no more. It's like, damn, for real. Like, yo, if we catch him around here, it's a wrap for him. So I felt like, that's why I say, like, a lot of people from the Bronx, I feel like the Bronx gets a bad reputation for being, I guess, the roughest borough in New York.
Yeah, but Bronx, people in the Bronx support each other. That's one thing I could say.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so crazy. Like, people in the Bronx support each other, and it's all
even like
love.
all the rappers from my hood. They like, hey, listen. Let me tell you something. When I had my first concert for my EP I just dropped, like Plastic 2, I sold 35 tickets in the turf in the basketball court. I did pull up.
Yeah.
Because they had Scoochie.
I don't know anybody from Edenwald. I was only there a year.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I wasn't there that long.
He just made it to, I think he played for the Clippers now. He just made it too. So they call us like the princess and of Edenwald, because, I made it out and he made it out. So we have like the two little success stories. So, because nobody really made it out of my hood, but... You
don't hear about a lot of people who made it out, especially at Edenwald. You don't hear about a lot of people who made it out of Edenwald.
Right, and then my pops got locked up when I was 3. He locked up 55 years, so it wasn't even like my dad was running streets of Edenwald. Right, it was me. Right. You feel me? My mom was always in the house. It was just me out there, like, you feel me? Right. Learning stuff on my own. Right. But yeah. So I went to the he had a give back, and I went to the basketball game. And it was where I shot pull up at. And I'm like, yo, I got a concert. Oh well, they on the microphone they say, Life Plastic tickets, and I sold all them tickets right then and there.
Fact, that's
and
love.
And everybody from my hood was at my concert.
That's
it was
love.
like the best feeling ever.
Yeah, that's love though. Now, do you feel like all women from the Bronx are bullies?
No, I just feel like we rough.
I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, I just feel like we rough.
Because even if I like just by thinking about the women, the female artists from the Bronx, they all like bullies.
It's not. We just rough. We
like Remy them bullied people.
No,
like,
she's just rough.
Like Cardi them bullied people. You don't bully people.
I didn't bully nobody.
What would you call it?
I'm just.
You was checking them.
I wouldn't call it that. I was living in the moment.
Living in the moment. So you feel like the bullying Bronx women made.
I just know we not no punks.
Right, I totally agree.
You know?
That's why I feel like Cardi threw the shoe at Nicki. She ain't no bitch. She like, yo, like you wildin', you ain't gonna disrespect me.
Right.
So yeah, I ain't gonna see you in the club or nothing like that. So you gonna.
There's always gonna be a rundown season when it comes to, females in the Bronx. I'm just now trying to get out of that stage. I was in a situation. I know at the awards that I had to really be a grown woman. I was proud of myself when I left that.
What happened?
Because there was so much people in there that had beef. I'm like, this person over there, that person over there. I'm like, wait, what's about to happen?
Right.
But I never seen a room of so much people that got beef.
But was it a lot of fake love too?
Of course.
Yeah.
But I just had to with them.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's more fake love than real love in the industry?
Yeah. I don't have no female friend that we was friends. All right, so when I came in the music industry, we were friends. But once I started dominating shit and really it's actually working for me. I'm getting played on every radio station in New York. People showing me so much love. I'm actually hitting charts.
Right.
That it's just like Life in Plastic. Both of my projects hit the iTunes hip hop charts, and even in St. Kitts and the Bahamas, my
you're international now.
Pull Up was #1 the first 6 hours of drop.
Right.
So back to what I'm saying is any females that I was friends with that was doing music, they done clipped me.
So you and Mariah Lynn not cool no more?
No, me and Mariah Lynn cool,
okay.
Me and Mariah Lynn, it's different.
Cause y'all on the same label.
Nah, we cool. I'm not talking about her though. But we cool. Me and Mariah's cool. I'm talking about that I'm not cool with no more.
Okay.
But me and Mariah, we cool.
Now let me ask you this.
Mariah's very supportive too.
What did you think about her diss track towards Nicki?
She did a diss track to Nicki?
Yeah.
Oh, on an interview.
Yeah.
She put it out?
Yeah. I don't know if it was. I heard it. I don't know if it was out. I heard it though.
Oh, I watched the interview. But Mariah could spit.
So you think her and Nicki who will win the battle?
I'm not doing that. You feel me? Let me tell you something about the difference between them two. Nick, and even with me, when people want to compare me to Nicki been in this game for 10 years. I'm quite sure in 10 years I'm gonna be a non-stoppable too.
Right.
So she done went through all types of, things with her voice and learning how to flow like this and spit like this and learning how to rap for 10 minutes without even taking a breath through her mouth. You feel me? That's all practice. That all comes, So it's things that Mariah is learning. It's things that I'm learning. And, that's just like asking, could Tekashi and Jay-Z, who gonna win the battle?
Right.
Or Lil Pump and Kanye, or Kendrick Lamar and A Boogie. You feel me? These are people that's and there's two different types of music nowadays. Too.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: how do you feel about the state of New York hip hop? The fact that a lot of New York artists are coming out and they sounding like you don't know where they from. It used to be you could hear somebody, yeah, he's from NY. Now, for instance, Sheck West.
Oh yeah.
He sound like. I never knew he was from New York.
I seen him at a basketball game. I went to a basketball game, and I seen him. I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah,
huge.
Right.
But he used to play ball.
He used to ball. He used to hoop.
Yeah, he looked like he used to play ball. He was huge.
Yeah, but how do you feel about the state of New York hip hop now?
I feel like there's no limits to it. Even I even had like some artists is like mixing like rap with like like actually speaking Spanish. Like that. Right. That's fire.
Facts.
You know, so I feel like it's just so like free and just like being able to be yourself and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And if you get just so happy to get a hit, then you get a hit. I feel like nowadays hits don't have no limit on it. You know, it's not just saying, oh, well, you can only be Beyonce to get a hit or you can only be Rihanna to get a hit.
Right.
You know, even with Shaq West, basketball, he didn't want to play ball. He wanted to do music and he actually got a hit.
Word, yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's just no limits when it comes to it, and it's just interesting to see, you know.
Right.
Even like I heard a song about a cow became a hit. The Moo Cow song, like, and
it's some crazy shit.
It was a song about a cow. You heard, you know what I'm talking about? It's a song about a cow.
He don't know. He don't.
He know what I'm talking about. And somebody was like, "Yo, Dream, you gotta get on that." It's high. Got like
hell no.
Millions of listeners on YouTube. I'm like, I'm with it. You know.
Now, are you and Nicki still have y'all disagreements?
I don't have anything against her.
Okay.
I don't have anything against her.
Okay.
My whole situation behind that was, she said, "Self, look at your roster," and I'm part of that roster. So
you felt some type of way.
Yeah, but I didn't speak about, like, I didn't diss her or I didn't, you know.
Would you work with her?
Same thing about it. I'll work with any female artist, you know, because I'm all about my check.
Right.
You know, sometimes I'm in situations where I have to hold it down and I gotta chill out, you know, and not be that Bronx female that, you know, I grew up to be.
Right.
You know, sometimes you gotta put your big girl panties on. I'm quite sure when they did that song, Cardi and Nicki did Motorsport, they probably just had to hold it down.
Yeah. Facts.
They received a check off of that, you feel me? And that song, that's a really good song. And I like both of their verses. But there goes to show you when y'all beefing together is sometimes it's better together than beefing. You know,
right.
I just wish more females would collab and, you know, work together. I'm with it. You know.
Facts. Now let me ask you this: Life in Plastic 2.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Life in Plastic 2. Did you hear Life in Plastic Part 1?
I heard bits and pieces of it, not the whole thing.
Okay. So Life in Plastic 2 is, you know, a transition of like my growth and me being better as an artist. As you can see on the cover, I'm the patient and the doctor. Right. Reason being because I'm fixing myself. It wasn't me flaunting plastic surgery. You know, it was me fixing myself as an artist. And, you know, letting everyone in on my life and, you know, things I'm going through.
Right.
And if you listen to the first track of Life in Plastic 2, you'll see, you know, me coming out on everything. Stop comparing me to Nicki and Cardi. That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
What I just don't like about like this generation is like they didn't see the MySpace dream Tabitha. They didn't see that.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't see, you know, me. Like they didn't see back in the days me. So they just see like this perfect body, this pretty girl, fly shit only. You know, they see that. They ain't see the struggling stages. You know, like my first job, I worked at 4 different Dunkin' Donuts.
Word,
you
damn.
Feel me? I worked at 4 different Dunkin' Donuts. I worked in True Religion. I worked in Paragon. I worked in Pier 1. You know, I worked at Burger King on Boston Road for 1 day. I swear to God, for 1 day.
Yeah.
You know, I had so many jobs. They never, but they didn't get to see that part of me. So they think that I'm just like, it's just lit for me.
Right.
When I worked for everything I have. Like my tour alone, this tour I'm on now, I paid for that out of my pocket.
Not only that, one thing I did find out about you went to college.
Yeah, I did.
So a lot of people don't know that. Like you went to business management. You went to college. So I feel like that was also good because not only is it you beautiful, you talented, but you smart too. So I think that's something that a lot of females in the game lack.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't love school. I'm keeping it real.
I don't think nobody loves school.
I ain't love it. I see my sister had thought she could drop out because I stopped going. But the reason I was going to school upstate. You ever heard of Herkimer?
No, I haven't.
It's a party school.
Okay.
Where me and all my friends went to from Edenwald. Oh my God, Herkimer. We got
bringing back memories, huh?
Yo, I got kicked out of my dorm.
I did too.
Because we had a brawl with everybody on the second floor.
What happened with me?
And then one of the guys from Edenwald necked one of the girls in the face.
Damn.
You feel me? But yeah, college was fun. But when I was in Herkimer, I started but that's when I was actually doing music in Herkimer. And I wasn't doing that good, so I had to come back down and transfer my credits. And I'm the type of person where I need my mama there.
Right.
My mama gotta wake me up, take your ass to school. Make sure I'm on time. Make sure I do my homework. I couldn't deal with that freedom. It was too much for me.
Right.
It was way too much freedom on me. I started smoking weed, not going to class. It was just my first.
It was lit.
From high school to freedom.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was too much for me. I can admit that. So I had to come back and go to school in Westchester. So that's where I finished school at.
Okay.
Westchester Community College. But yeah, my sister had seen me stop going upstate, so I wound up going back because she's tried to not go. And I wanted her to finish school because we have 3 other siblings looking up to us, and I don't want them to feel like, okay, well, Tabby didn't do this, so let me do this, you know?
Now, let me ask you this before we get up out of here, because we short on time. Are you still acting?
Yeah.
Or trying to pursue acting?
Yeah, no, acting, not reality TV. I'm not.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like actual role.
That's what we're working on right now. I'm actually already casted for a film.
What is it? You can't tell me.
You ever heard of King of Paper Chaser?
Yeah.
We doing that.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, I got a big role.
Congratulations on that.
So yeah, my boy DL, we working on that. It's gonna be my first role. So I'm taking my classes, making sure I'm on my A game because somebody always gonna have to understand.
Facts.
But I'm just really want to be the best at whatever I do. And I'm just gonna keep getting better with every project I drop, every song I drop. I'm just gonna keep getting better and better.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much for
for
coming through. I appreciate it. Tell them where they can get the album at. First of all,
yes, Life in Plastic Part 2 on every platform. Stream it if you're feeling generous. Buy it for $7.99. You can follow me on Instagram at @DreamDoll__, Twitter Real Dream Doll. Talk to me nice, okay?
Yeah. Talk to me nice. Dream Doll in the building, the Livest podcast, man. So keep it locked. You never know who may be on here next, man. It's DJ J.Dough. Dream Doll in the building. Keep it locked.
Okay.